Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a read and it is a general reading. That being said, it might not resonate with everybody, so it's really important that you take whatever resonates with you and you leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, or if you would like a reading, please take whatever resonates with you, of course, may it be 1, 2, or 3 messages. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. So with no further ado, we are going to begin this reading. This is a beautiful reading with the universe. So the universe wants to give you some messages. So we're going to give you 3 messages, and I'm going to conclude it with a beautiful message of the power of love. So let's begin with the universe. The universe wants to give you messages for the sign of Virgo. So, my dear friends, Virgo, this is dedicated to you. We have breaking barriers, cherishing self, and trusting your intuition. So, let's begin with the breaking barriers. This is about expanding beyond limitations into joy and into freedom. There are times to go with the flow, but this just isn't one of them. Now is the time for you to break through self-imposed barriers, gather your inner forces, and simply break free from whatever is holding you back right now, okay? The universe wants you to know, don't let fear or even reason prevent you from overcoming barriers. Trust your instincts and push through. Remember to keep going and don't stop, just as it takes effort for a chick to hatch out of its shell, or a seedling to push through hard-packed earth. This is your time to use your supreme effort to simply break out of your own shell and to reach the light. The energy of breaking through isn't always neat, it isn't always tidy, so it's okay to feel messy and it's okay to feel chaotic for a while. Eventually, the situation is going to sort itself out and peace is going to reign. Questions that you could be asking yourself could be of the order of, do I have any self-imposed barriers or limitations? Are there any situations, people, or places that I need to break away from? Or what could my life be like if I just plowed through my blockages? Moving on over to Cherish Self, second message by universe is about accepting yourself and loving yourself. There are times to put your own needs above the needs and expectations of others. This is a time you need to put yourself first today. You need to, maybe, I don't know, buy yourself some roses, invite yourself out to a sumptuous dinner, or buy that special gift for yourself that you've just been putting off. You need to treat yourself the way that you would treat an honored guest. The universe wants you to know right now to be your own advocate, to spend time cherishing yourself kindly and gently. Focus on what is wondrous and remarkable about you. And when you truly care for yourself, you are able to care for others even more and to make a difference in their lives. It's really difficult to give when your cup is really only half full, but when your cup is overflowing, the more you have more than enough to offer others. And in the same way that a flight attendant tells you to put your own oxygen mask on before helping anybody else, you need to cherish yourself first, and then others are going to benefit even more. Questions you could be asking yourself could be, is there something blocking my self-care right now? How can I cherish myself even more? And in what ways do others benefit if I nurture myself? And the following message that I do have is trusting your intuition. This is about my life is truly guided. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and act on your instincts. Trust that you are being guided. As the messages that you're receiving are in the highest good, you need to follow the nudge from Spirit. The universe right now wants you to know that your intuition is the vehicle for messages from Spirit. If in the past you followed your instincts, and then later it seemed to be the wrong move? Don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Don't let it block you. Often with the perspective of time, the things that seemed like mistakes were actually your best experiences. You need to know that there are some spiritual guides, there are some allies and angels that are surrounding you right now. And as you open up to your intuition, you will sense their loving presence and their profound messages. Questions you could be asking yourself: how can I access my intuition even more? If I knew what my higher self was trying to tell me, what would it be saying? What is blocking my intuition? And how can I heal this? So these are the 3 messages coming from the universe. So we have breaking barriers, about expanding beyond limitations into enjoying life, enjoying the freedom. Cherishing yourself, which seems really quite simple, but is really quite complex when we really try to apply it to ourselves. This is about accepting and loving yourself. And finally, trusting your intuition. Your life is guided. You need to trust into your intuition. You need to trust into the synchronicities that you do see around you. So now we're going to move on to the message of the power of love. So the power of love over here wants to remind you about harmony. You are able to feel a loving and a balanced connection with everything. When you sit in stillness, satisfied that your soul is on the right path and that everything is right in your world, even for a moment, it is a true gift. And once you have created for yourself, feeling balanced and harmonious on this earth plane is very difficult. And when it happens, your spirit soars. Yet, it takes work. It does. It takes work on your part. But that's what you signed up for when you agreed to incarnate here. So creating order in this tumultuous physical dimension is like walking a tightrope. Your constant awareness is on keeping your balance while dealing with the obstacles that are in your path right now. The good news is that the more you practice, the easier it becomes. And if something within you is being out of balance, it will come to the surface of your awareness to give you the opportunity to be explored further and understood more deeply. You need to realize that some things that might upset your equilibrium originate from outside you, and they are beyond your control. But you do have control over your inner sense, and you always remember to approach life with an attitude of love, of compassion, and of empathy. And if you do that, when you are at peace with yourself, it is easier to be at peace with everything else that is surrounding you. And that is true harmony. My dear friends, this does conclude your beautiful message from the universe. I do hope that you enjoyed it. I do hope that you're going to be able to apply it. I do wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. Many blessings to you, and I will see you tomorrow with another message.